response video. Somebody messaged me not too long ago about a question they had about something that was very personal to them. Again, this is anonymous. I'm not going to put you out there, but we're just going to say her name is Ginger. Random, but yeah. So basically, her question was, well, basically, the email said that she's been seeing a guy, and the guy has basically been, well, she knows of other women he's been dealing with, but also his ex is still around, and his ex is, just, I guess, popping up at places and really making it hard for her to get to know this guy and spend time with this guy because she's always calling. And she apparently brought it to the guy's attention, and he said it's nothing, she shouldn't worry about it, and they're not in a relationship, so there's no reason why she should even be saying anything, and so forth. And she just sent me a message basically asking what she should do, or what do I think about it. And that's why I'm doing this video. Basically, I think you should let him go, because personally, I've been in a couple situations like this where a guy just refused to let go of their ex, and she was around and saying some things and apparently doing some things I didn't like or approve of. And he kind of gave me that response too, that, since he and I weren't in a relationship, that I really don't have a right to say what I was saying, or had a right to feel or vocalize to him how I felt. And this is from personal experience, so I'm really glad this person sent me this message, because I was I'm not going to say I was going through the situation, but it kind of happened to me. And I let him go because in my heart, I didn't think he was over his ex, to be honest. Over his ex. This is my situation I'm speaking of. I didn't think he was over his ex, and I just don't think he's over his ex, so I just had to move on, just let him go. And basically, when you tell a guy about something that's bothering you, you do it to kind of let the guy know to do something about it. You want him to fix it. You're not necessarily whining to him because you don't like something or whatever. You just want him to do something about it. So for a guy not to do anything about it, it makes you think, you can't even rely on him. You can't even trust him. You can't even, you know what I'm saying? You can't even depend on him to kind of make things comfortable for you. So I would say let him go, because he's not over his ex. I don't think he is. Anytime a guy's hanging on to his ex like that, he's not over them. I don't care what no one says. He's not over them. And it's proof, because if you are over them and if it's not serious, why are you having such a hard time to let them go? And this is another misconception I think a lot of guys have about women, but I'm going to go ahead and say this. Once you have sex with a woman, and once feelings are shared between both parties, as far as, emotions and love or whatnot, it's very hard to just go to platonic, just a strictly platonic situation. In fact, I don't think it's possible. Not on planet Earth. Maybe on some other planet it might be possible. But once you start having sex with people, I don't even know men who accept being put back into a platonic friend zone after they had sex with a woman. It's kind of like it's kind of like the other person is, they want to keep having sex or just keep being with the person. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, if not all. Now, you do have people who, which is rare, where you have people who are just mature enough to just say, hey, you know what, we didn't work out, let's just go our separate ways, let's see other people, and let's not have anything to do with each other as far as intimacy is concerned. But most people don't operate like that. That's why in a lot of breakups, people have to altogether cut the person off, because they know that they can't just be their friend because there's still feelings involved. Okay. And I also wanted to point this out. Um, I think some men need to be more aware that there are three types of exes. Okay, three types. You have one type of ex who understands that you guys don't agree on a lot of things. You basically agree to disagree. They accept that you're not with them anymore. They accept that it didn't work out, and they move on, and they respect you and your situations, and there's no problems. They're not sleeping with you anymore. It's nothing intimate going on. They respect you, and they respect themselves, and everything's cool between you two, but you guys just decide, it's not working out. That's X type number one. Then you have X type number two, who they, if they can't have you, no one else will. Basically, they make it very hard for the man in this case to develop any type of relationships with any other woman, or to move on, because they still have feelings, or they may still want him. So the woman won't go anywhere. She will always hover over him like a damn shadow, and she won't leave him alone by any means. That's X type number two. And basically, she wants him back, and she wants him to herself. Then you have X type number three, which I think is worse than all of them. X type number three is the one who doesn't necessarily want the guy back, but she doesn't want him to have no one else either. It's kind of like the you may hear some people say, you don't want the bike, but you don't want nobody else to ride it. It's kind of that situation. She don't want him back, but she doesn't want him with anyone else either. You see what I'm saying? So what she does, she plays little games and start to really interfere with his relationships. Or when I say relationships, I'm not necessarily saying anything serious. It may just be, I don't know, he just may like a girl or whatnot. But whenever that ex gets wind of that, she does any and everything in her power to, create drama and tension between that other woman that he's now seeing in him. So that to me is the worst, because it's like she doesn't want him, or she doesn't necessarily, she's not into him per se. She's more into, just fucking shit up for him, or just making things really difficult for him. Okay, so those are three types of exes that you have, women are concerned, as far as women go. And a lot of men, I think, like the attention from all women. A lot of men are just kind of real slutty, or feel that they don't care far as if it's their ex paying them this attention, as long as they're getting, female attention. So they don't mind the ex, doing little shit or saying shit. Or hell, I even know some people who have their mothers and fathers still refer to their ex-girlfriends or boyfriends as son-in-law or daughter-in-law. Like, stupid fake bullshit. That basically making it real stressful on the new person or the current person to even have any type of possible relationship or bond, because this bitch just won't go away, or this dude just won't go away. And the man doesn't have the balls or the strength or the courage to stand up to the ex or his family to say, hey, look, I'm not with you anymore. It's over. Let's just move on. Whatever you got to say, just text me or call me. Don't let nobody else know. Like how, kind of like how men used to be. Just put chicks in check. Some men, I guess, they just feel like they like the attention, and they feel like as long as they getting attention and as long as their ego's getting stroked, they don't give a damn about nobody else. So I would say, girl, keep it moving. Fuck him. He don't deserve you. And you can get better. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care who it is, how good he look, how much money he has, how good the sex is. Nothing is that good when you got to go through that type of stress. Period. I don't care. It's nothing that good. And it's just up to you to realize that, and up to you to know that you deserve better. Because if you keep staying around, he's not gonna get rid of this girl. It don't look like it. He'll get rid of you, but he ain't gonna get rid of the ex. So just leave it alone. I mean, he's trash. Sounds like, and just leave it alone. So I hope that helped you out some, and I hope I gave a little bit of information to other people about this particular situation. Um, and again, to guys who are going through this, you deserve better than a girl who can't get over their ex or who still has ties with that ex. I mean, to me, if you have a kid, that's different. You're going to have ties to that person. But if they don't have no kids, like, why are you keeping them around for? Now, don't get me wrong. I can see if it's like a fresh breakup, because of course your feelings not gonna go away overnight. If you kind of just break up from somebody, but if it's years passing and they don't have no kids, and this person's still keeping their ex around, you need to just go ahead and let them go. I'm saying, and it's real messed up because I know in my situation I didn't want to let this person go because I really like this person, and I really wanted a lot more from him, but it's like he wasn't willing to give it to me, and I'm pretty sure most of the reason why was because he's attached to someone else emotionally, and he can't give that to me, or he just refuses to give that to me, and that's fine. I'm fine with it now because I'm not dealing with it, but I don't do well with other women. I just don't. I have to be the only one. Okay, all this, I don't like sharing penis. I don't share, you know what I mean? I don't. And if I am, or if you are being shared, please try your hardest not to let me know, because you're not going to be on good terms with me if I know that. So, I'm not saying lie about it, but I'm just saying a guy should really, really be real discreet about other women if he's, I don't think it's smart to let other women know about other women for the guy's sake. I don't think that's smart. But yeah, I hope that help out. I encourage anybody who is seeing anybody who can't let go of their exes. I encourage you to move on. I mean, because it's somebody else who don't got that type of baggage or drama. It's somebody else out there who's not going through that. And, just move on. Fuck it. So I hope that helped. The usual, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. Send me some more questions. I'll try to get back to them as soon as possible as far as my response. And thank you for your question. And again, don't hesitate to keep sending me questions if you want something answered. And I hope that helped you. Again. All right. Thanks. Bye.